Hello guys, it's Jared here, and I'm gonna do another review today. I'm sorry, I know I haven't been doing a lot of reviews recently. I've been doing my collection videos, but I'm back to do another movie review, and this time I'm reviewing the movie The Irishman. Yes, directed by Martin Scorsese, and of course starring Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Al Pacino, Ray Romano, and Harvey Keitel. And basically, this is sort of a biographical film, basically about the life of a gangster called Frank Sheeran, who's played by Robert De Niro. And basically, we see him like when he's old at the beginning, and basically he's like telling his life story. And we have him. They have CGI to make Robert De Niro look younger, and also they also CGI the other cast members to look younger. Like Joe Pesci and Al Pacino. And I have to say, this movie is absolutely brilliant. I loved this film. I mean, I'd say first off, the way that they make them, look younger is just amazing. I mean, I know that having good CGI doesn't automatically, make it a good film, but the CGI in this film really is amazing. And you do get sometimes where it kind of looks, you can see like they have young people faces, but they still move like old people. But for the most part, it really is amazing to watch. And this is actually the first ever time that Al Pacino has ever worked with Martin Scorsese, and I think Martin Scorsese wanted to work with him before, but I think he just didn't want to be typecast in gangster movies all the time, because of course being in Scarface and The Godfather and such. But he's finally working with him here, and he is brilliant here as Jimmy Hoffa, of course. And we also have Ray Romano in this, and it's funny seeing him in like a gangster movie, because he's like a comedian, and I do kind of like him like as a comedian, but he's not. I won't say Ray Romano is one of my big comedy heroes or anything, but it's strange seeing him in a movie like this. But he is he's very, very good in this sort of film. I actually recently watched as well on Netflix the movie Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, and Adam Sandler was really good in that. I'll probably review that sometime soon, but that was a really good movie as well. And that was also Adam Sandler, a comedian. He was very good in a very serious role. And I think the way that we see Frank Sheeran's life is great. I mean, this is a very long film, 3.5 hours, and you really do see his life, and you do feel sorry for him, because he killed his best friend, Jimmy Hoffa, and I love the scene towards the end with him in the church, and it's just an absolutely brilliant film. And what's interesting as well is Joe Pesci actually came out of retirement to do this film. He was actually like fully retired before this film, and I have to say he is really great in this as well. And they all, I mean, and considering Robert De Niro's been in like really bad like comedy movies recently, like Dirty Grandpa and all that stuff, and you think Al Pacino was also in Jack and Jill, but this is very much a return to form, for them. And of course we have Ray Romano's basically been doing nothing but like really bad Ice Age sequels. I mean, I don't mind the first 3 Ice Age movies, but then the 4th one I thought was absolutely terrible. I haven't seen the 5th one, but the 5th one just looks really bad. It looks even worse than the 4th one. But it's definitely good to see them in another good movie again, And this movie basically, it kind of feels like the end of an era. It kind of feels like we might not get another movie like this. Maybe we will, but it's very much one of the last ones, and it's definitely a much better modern gangster movie than that Gotti movie, which I have already reviewed. But the Gotti, this is definitely much better than that. I will say that right now, and it's absolutely phenomenal film. I absolutely loved it. So this is sort of based off the book. It's based off like real life, but it's based off real life people, but it's based off a sort of book of I Heard You Paint Houses, which I think is like an alternate title for the movie as well. And they use the phrase heard you paint houses in the movie a lot, and basically it's sort of I heard you paint houses is sort of slang that means like I heard you kill people, basically. I guess you paint the houses red, but I will say, like I was saying before, the hit scene, when he's killing people, you can see kind of he does still kind of move like they do still kind of move like old people, but for the most part the CGI de-aging just looks incredible and much better than any other time I've seen it, really. Like let's say like Rogue One, when they had like the CGI Peter Cushing, or they also had a Princess Leia in it as well. That didn't look as quite off. It looked a bit off, but this is much better. And also the Fast and Furious 7 with Paul Walker, that was fine, but I will say the Irishman really does it the best out of all of those. So the Irishman, this is an absolutely phenomenal film. Please go check it out, and thanks for watching.